Hey, I'm Matt Storm. You're listening to Portside Live. Thank you.
Matt, thanks for coming in the studio. Thanks for being a part of Portside Live.
Thank you for having me.
You're coming off a European tour recently.
Yes.
Tell me about where you've been and what that's been like.
Originally was doing a show in London with a friend of mine, Desiree Dawson, and I kind of booked a little tour around the show date and played a few more shows in London and played 5 shows in Slovakia, which was really fun.
What was kind of the vibe like over there? What venues were you playing in? How was kind of your music received?
The audiences were really great. Like they were just kind of a lot of people that were interested in like just a Canadian artist being in Slovakia, because it's kind of a smaller country and like not a lot of people travel there for shows. So it was cool to just like have people come out because they saw I was playing, saw I was Canadian, and were like checked out the music online, and just like very attentive crowds, and it was a really cool experience.
What are people listening to over there?
I think it's very eclectic mix over there. There's a lot of like prog, jazz, rock stuff, I guess. But yeah, it was a lot of kind of prog stuff, even though I don't really know what that means. But I feel like that's what it was.
Thank you.
Kind of going back to that, you kind of describe yourself as indie soul or alt soul. Where have you who've been your influences growing up, and as you've kind of culminated your musical talent?
Yeah, so I had like a lot of different influences when I was young. You know, I kind of listened to a lot of the like usual kid stuff, like alternative music and like Incubus, and stuff like that, and like Jack Johnson as well, and like Bob Marley, Sublime. Like I was just like always interested in music. Like I've always been very like kind of interested in like if I hear something, I want to explore more about it and find out more about it, and a lot of different stuff.
Now, where'd you actually grow up abroad?
So I was born in Washington State, and then we moved to Saudi Arabia for 5 years.
Wow.
And lived in Pakistan for a little bit, and then Kenya for like a lot of high school. Yeah. And then I finished high school in Vernon, like BC, Okanagan.
Wow. So all over the place. Was it part of your parents' job, or what was?
Yeah, my parents both worked in medicine, and like they started doing that, and then my dad worked for like the Foreign Service. Okay. And my mom worked for like local hospitals, and they're just kind of an adventurous, like I think they just always wanted to travel, and they're just like, you know, we have these kids, let's just drag them along and live, you know. Yeah. So that's really cool. So when did you kind of know that music was something that you wanted to pursue professionally? You know, I always wanted to. Yeah. I always wanted to pursue it since I was like 13 years old, since I first started writing songs. I just didn't know how, and I had no idea if that was even something that you could do, or like how you could achieve that, because I was very much not in any sort of scene where I had like examples of how someone does that.
Yeah.
And even until I got older, you know, I was kind of not really in music scenes. I never really played in that many bands. So, but I've always like wanted to pursue it as a career, for sure. This next song is called What Do You Miss? And it's a brand new song coming out March 31st. And it's about just feeling down on your luck, feeling sorry for yourself, kind of. Goes like this. What do you miss? What do you miss from me? I tried to lift my feet and climb, but I couldn't see. I got a history of keeping things I feel inside, but I can't breathe. Oh my. Has been a maze. Try to turn another page, yeah. But I can't understand. It's such a it's such a mystery. Yes, I'm just reaching in the dark, but I can't see. And it's a bitch. This life's a bitch to me. And they say every life is hard. Maybe I'll live. Yeah, yes, I did all I could do. You. Yeah, yes, aside all that I knew. Yeah, I still can't. Maybe I missed it. What did I miss? What did I miss from this? I try to reminisce, but
how'd you like, did somebody kind of mentor you or inspire you or encourage you, or how'd you start actually leaning into music as a profession? Given, you said you didn't really know how, when did you kind of realize that it was something that could be actually possible?
Yeah. Well, I went to, after high school, I went to engineering and producing school, so for a couple years. And I kind of, that was like not really this scene for me, or like, I just, I came out of school feeling not really like a sound engineer or a music producer. I still just kind of wanted to be an artist and still had no clue how I was going to do that. And lived in Vancouver for a while, and then I started playing with my friend Desiree Dawson, actually. I played drums.
That's who you toured with in Slovakia?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, not in Slovakia, but we played in London.
Okay.
And that was probably 7-8 years ago, and I played drums in her band, and kind of I was still very shy, like songwriter, and I would show her my songs, and she's like, oh, those songs are so good, like you should play them. You should play them at this show. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. Okay, sure. And then we'd be at the show, and she'd be like, okay, Matt's got a song now. And like, she would just like throw me on, you know, and like be like, oh, she was doing a show somewhere, and she'd be like, oh yeah, you should come do an opening set. And it's just like, kind of got me into performing, and like she really was super helpful in that. She would just kind of throw me out there on stage and just be like, do your thing.
That's sometimes what it comes down to, right? Is just literally getting on stage and then putting your music out. Now, you mentioned being a producer, but are coming out of, audio was it audio engineering school?
Yeah, it was audio engineering, like music production.
And so you're still actually producing for other artists as well. How do you kind of bring your own experiences to producing for other artists, and what are you taking away from other artists when you're producing with them and bring to your own music?
Yeah, I think I was definitely not a technically minded person, which engineering is a lot of that is about. And I was not like a person who like knows gear or knows like stuff like that. And music theory was not big on that. So I'm kind of more so just kind of a songwriter and someone who like, you know, wants to feel the emotions of the song, or like wants to like create things that I can't really describe like how to do it. So I think as a producer, what like I bring to it is just kind of a songwriter's mentality of like, is this song making us feel how we want it to make us feel from start to finish? And like, how do we need to change things to make that right? If that's more guitar, or if that's less guitar, or if that's, you know, more snare drum, or it's like, it's all just kind of, I see it as like emotional, I guess. You know? So yeah, I think I'm kind of a song-based producer. Yeah.
I think you've certainly got an intuitive nature about it, because your songs are really beautifully arranged, and
thank you. And
no, I'm a fan of your music, so it's something really like casual listening, you know, when you just want to kind of relax and throw something cool,
easy
listening, right? And I think you kind of mentioned to me for this, your dad listened to a lot of adult contemporary music, as you described it, right?
Yeah.
And I think
he
that's
got
all
me into it.
Right? Nora
Lounge,
Jones,
jazzy stuff. Yeah.
So super easy listening.
Yeah.
So what's on the horizon for you? You've been in the studio a bit. More tours coming up. Do you got an album or singles, or what's going on?
Yeah. So I have that new song that I played. What Do You Miss? And it's coming out March 31st.
Which might be before this airs, actually, right? So
yeah. So hopefully it's out. Like I think it'll be out by that time. And we shot a really cool music video for it with a amazing director, Darian Trotman, and that's kind of the next step. And then I'm working on an EP that goes with that single, and it's kind of like a bit of an evolution of my sound. Like it's a little bit jazzier, a little darker, a little weirder, I guess. And it incorporates a lot of like amazing musicians, like all these guys that you saw here. And
Well, weird is always good. I think weird's always bold and pushing the boundaries, so that's awesome. Weird. Matt, well, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
Loved your music, and we'll see you soon.
So we got one more song for you guys. Big thank you to Portside for having us. This song is about not knowing what you want to do with your life and just being angry about it, confrontational kind of. And it's called Don't Even Know. Come close, just give me some room, yeah. 'Cause I don't need sympathy, I just need the melody. Why? I might break down. It doesn't even seem like these people hear the same sounds. I think I might break free and finally figure out what the hell it is I'm supposed to be. I think I might break through and start living my life like it's more than just something to do. And once I get my brain free, I find out what it means to me. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. Please don't come close, just give me some room, yeah. 'Cause I don't need sympathy,
a melody. Why? I don't even know what I'm supposed to say yet. Please don't come close or get in my way yet. Girl, you don't feel the things I feel. I don't feel the things you feel.
Hey, thank you one more time for coming out and watching us tonight. We'd be recording alone. It'd be fun. It just wouldn't be the same. If you guys want to snap with us, that'd be awesome. Yes. Yeah. Amazing. And you can sing along if you want. Goes like this.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to do yet. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do yet. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do yet. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do yet. No, I don't. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do yet. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do yet. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do yet. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. No, I don't. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. Thank you so much.
We got Luke DeVille over here on bass, Trent Otter on drums, Yamil Chain Haddad on keys. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.